Hey everybody, this is Alan Jackson. I'm going to discuss the concept of compound interest and its implications for you as an individual. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The way I think about compound interest, it can be a double-edged sword. It can actually help you or it can hurt you depending on what side of the transaction you're on. So before I even discuss that part, let me discuss the concept of compound interest just in general. So let's assume that you won the lottery, or you won the Powerball, or you got this huge inheritance. And instead of going out and spending it on all kinds of crazy stuff, you decide to spend it or invest it. You take $100 and you decide to invest it in some mutual fund or some stock at 6%. So the original investment is $100. Now, let's say you invested at 6%. At the end of year one, you're going to have $106, right? Because you took your original $100 and you've got 6% on top of that, which gives you $6 at the end of the year. Now, you keep your money in that mutual fund or stock or whatever it is. In year two, you check your balance and it's $112.36. And you're wondering, where did that 36 cents come from, right? Because I put in 100, at the end of year one I got 106, but now at the end of year two I have 112.36. Shouldn't I just have 112? Well, the reality is that, or the answer is that your interest is compounding. So you're getting interest on top of interest. So in this case, you had the original $100, you had the $6 from year one, but that $6 from year one actually earned interest itself. So you earned interest on the 100 and the interest on the $6. So you end up with $6.36 worth of interest. Why is that? Because you're earning interest on top of interest, if that makes sense. So in year three, you keep your money in your account and you look at your balance at the end of year three, and you would think you think to yourself again, man, I should have $118, right? Because I put it at 6%, I get $6 a year, right? That's wrong. The answer again is you're earning compound interest. You're earning interest on top of interest. So in this case, at the end of year three, assuming a 6% compounded annual return, you end up with $119.10. Now, how did that happen? You had your original $100 investment. At the end of year one, you had 6% of interest. At the end of year two, this $100 compounded at 6%, and that $6 compounded at 6%. So you end up with additional $6.36 at the end of year two. At the end of year three, not only did this $100 compound, not only did this $6 compound, but this extra $6.36 compounded, which gave you $6.74. So when you add all of these up at the end of year 1, 2, and 3, you get $119. And how that happened was you were earning interest on top of interest. And over time, that can be a very, very, very compelling dynamic, whether it is your savings or your mutual funds or if you're saving for retirement. The longer runway you have, the more powerful this compounding effect becomes. Now on the downside, if you are on the other end of the transaction, if somebody is lending you money and you have to pay 6%, this can be, and you're not making any payments, that can be very, very devastating. This is particularly true for credit cards, right? The average interest rate is what? Between 15 and 20% on a credit card. If you charge and you don't pay anything on that credit card, or you just do the minimum balance, this compounding effect can quickly overwhelm you, particularly at 20%. In this example, it was 6. You can see instead of going from you took $100 and that $100 quickly became $119. Imagine if it was 20%, or in some cases 30%. So compound interest, if you use it correctly, can be very, very helpful. In this front, if you take it, you invest it in something, a stock, a mutual fund, a bond, you'll earn more money over time, generally. But it can also be a negative if you're using it for things like credit cards or things that could actually take more money out of your pocket over time. So yeah, so that's the idea of compound interest. Please like the video. If you have any other ideas on what you want me to explain, or any concepts you want further clarification on, just post it, send me a message, send me an email, whatever, and I'll get to it. This is Alan Jackson. Thank you.